Greetings, listeners and viewers. Your host tonight, Zach, here, introducing you to The Call of Cthulhu podcast by Twisted Gears Studios. For those new to our shows or just catching up, our episodes air at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on YouTube, with live chat with various members of the cast before going up on all of our audio services 1 hour later. So if you want to react live with the community as the episode airs, YouTube is the place. And don't forget to visit our website for our merch and our Ko-fi page, where each coffee you donate is a luck point added to a pool the keeper uses to top off our players' luck each session. If you donate enough coffees for all of us, Derek gets dice to mess with us. So there is that. But for now...
Last left our investigators, Amos, Agatha, and Simon begin to wonder where all the service staff have gone, including Marion and Althea, unaware of their adventures in the manor. Can they find out where they are, or if they're even safe? And what has already begun to transpire to the guests and staff at the lodge?
Lead us in, Liz.
Yeah, lead us in. It's all staying in. Lead us in.
Hello there.
Hey. Yeah. Oh, it's good, Zach. It's good. Yeah. Hello there. Okay, so as you can tell, we're all
Sparkly.
It has too much flavor.
Don't sip.
The sparkling water is too flavorful.
It's too spicy.
It's too flavorful.
Too spice.
It burns my throat glands.
To the spice.
Oh, God. Sparkling.
It burns.
It's bubbly. I sip bubbly. It's
full
not
of
good.
Bubbles.
Don't
Should all stay
slurp
in.
bubbles.
This should all stay in because you're all
Oh my
fucking ridiculous.
God, you know what? We might live through...
I deserve to die.
We might live through Call of Cthulhu,
Probably not.
but we will not survive our own lives.
100% of people that have lived died.
Oh my God. Oh, yeah?
I know, huh?
Yeah.
Fucking wild.
I wish I could keep you all in here, but no, that's not how this is going to play out.
I mean, you could.
Althea, leave! No, okay. Agatha, we're going to start off with luck. What is your luck at? I'm pretty sure it's full still.
It's still 75, yes.
Yeah. Amos, what is your luck at?
61.
You get 14 luck.
Ooh.
What the fuck is it, like a velociraptor?
Now you're questioning the noises I
Clever
make?
girl.
Now?
Zach is a clever girl.
Mary,
I am
what?
a clever girl. I'm the priest girl.
75.
Oh, you are at 75.
Yeah, I didn't spend any last time.
Okay, fair enough. As we go to Althea, what is your luck at?
56.
What the fuck? You spent 19?
It's not as bad as you think.
Is it because you succeeded the check by spending 19 points?
Well, not all at once. Not all at once, no. There wasn't one check.
Well, it's pretty close.
There were there were some penalty dice involved. It was a bad start. No.
Oh, you gotta tell me what penalty dice you
Anyway, I'm
I
going
know
to
that.
top myself up to 75.
just text me later what you've got left.
What did you have originally?
Or you can tell me
56.
now.
It's not
So
a lot.
on
That was
your game was Rosa,
Yeah, I marked that one
and
because I was
was
here with it.
Lindroska. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly.
I see.
Androska tried to ruin me, and it almost worked.
She was quite mean about it, actually.
What a douche.
Listen, everyone listening.
Marion and Althea,
I am
move.
a douche.
Hey, shh. Out.
Oh.
Oi, fuck off!
Cheers.
I know it sucks that you're also separated, but I find it funny because now you don't know what's happening. I just find it funny because it fucks with the players. Because it's funny to me that you don't know until you edit them. But because we're so far behind.
Just so that you are all aware watching right now. Yeah, close that door. Close the door. Just so you are all aware, listening/watching right now, this is the last episode of us being separated before I start editing the first episode that we're separated. I still don't got a clue. Until next time, then I'll have like an idea.
Well, you'll have that episode.
Yeah.
Right?
I try my best to edit them the day before they come out so that I don't spoil myself for separated things.
He's rotten.
Yeah. I'm also last minute lazy and just a bundle of ADHD.
Man, you're super busy all the time.
I was gonna say lazy is not what I would call you.
Yeah, she'd call you, an asshole. That's probably what you... I wouldn't call you lazy. I mean, I would call you good for nothing.
I wouldn't call you lazy. You're just a dick.
Yes, but you're my friends. We're allowed to say that to each other. Right?
This is getting awkward.
Maybe. Possibly. Okay.
Let's jump in.
Okay, sorry.
When last we saw our intrepid losers...
I love it. I have to use that. Sorry.
Yes.
We're gonna die.
Agatha, Amos, and Simon. Simone. Left through the staff doorway. Excuse me. The staff doorway. As they were lucky enough that the robed, masked figure didn't take them away, he took away a Herbert A. Wilson.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be
Police
fine.
commissioner.
There's no way they're just killing the elite of Boston. No one knows about it, right? Right?
I have no comments.
Perfect. So you go through.
Stop dying. It's bad for your health.
So you. What are you doing? Yorick. I knew him well. Anyway. So Agatha, Amos, and Simon head through the staff doorway, which takes you to a hallway that heads up the length of the house with some doorways and stuff along the sides. And at the end is an open doorway, and it looks even from this distance that at the end is a kitchen. I'm going to put it to Amos now, to whatever the plan is, or whatever you're planning on doing as a group.
Right. So the kitchen's been tossed, like people just were suddenly taken.
Okay.
Moved away. There's things left. So I vote we try our best to find Althea and Marion before we proceed further into the estate. Thoughts?
Okay. Well, there's no other way around it. Yeah, pretty well. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense, Simon. Yeah, it makes sense to me. I mean, we can check out, see if... we haven't seen Marion or Althea in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we can find out what's going on here, but this does not bode well.
No. All right. And open the kitchen.
Who's supposed to serve us drinks?
Do you have the bottle with you?
Yes.
I'm doing pretty good so far on our own.
Yes,
All right,
yes,
cool.
yes.
Okay, I'll open the kitchen door.
Okay, so you're going to walk down the length of the hallway.
Yes.
Okay. Are any of you...
I kind of assumed that we were I was like updating them as we were walking.
Okay, fair enough.
That's-
Yeah, so as you're
something else
as you're walking up the hallway, and there's some doors, of course. You head to the end of the hallway, and you're looking into this room, and it's just an open door. It's like propped open, like door stopped. And inside, you can see. I'm very animated tonight. Yeah, this game. I'm like,
How many coffees you had?
I'm gonna put in some water now. H2O.
Carbonated water.
Yeah, you're too spicy, too flavorful, sparkling water.
Look, I live up to my whiteness, okay? I just can't handle anything that's like spicy.
I love
Including bubbles, apparently.
Anyway, we move on. So inside you can see a kitchen, and it's one of those things that you've probably seen in a lot of movies, or you've worked in a kitchen before, where there's like islands in the center. It's fairly large in here, and there's lots of pots and pans and knives, blocks, and stuff hanging from the ceiling. Knife blocks on the
I
side.
had to specify the knives, didn't you?
Yes, it seems to be fairly well laid out, but it does look like a mess. It looks like a clutter, and there's horse divorce on the floor. I guess that's not as funny now. Maybe I should just, horse divorce! I will never stop.
I will never stop.
Oh my god.
Ever.
There is
I'm stubborn like that.
here.
And it looks like there's a mess there as if something has happened. Now, Amos, of course, you did not go in and inspect the room. But it looks like people left here in a bit of a hurry. And then you start thinking about, The band as well. They left, probably they finished a set, and so their instruments are still out there, but you also don't see the band around. Now, who knows anything about that?
Right.
That's neither here.
How many more doors are in this kitchen besides
ask
what we
that
entered
too,
in?
yeah.
In the kitchen? None. In the kitchen itself. So basically what happens is, I'm sorry, because there's this hallway that comes to the kitchen. At the end of the hallway is the kitchen. There's it's not a straight wall. The hallway continues this way as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? It's almost like the circumference of the house. Not circumference, but you know what I mean. The outer rim. It just seems like there's... So when you're standing at the kitchen door and you look to your right, the hallway continues down that direction. And you look around a bit of the ways down. Nothing should be to scale in the call. I don't generally do. So I can be a little bit vague at times, and I apologize for that, but,
Theater of the mind being what it is.
But that's me.
So...
you could. Sorry. I don't mean to cut off, but what I was going to say was around halfway down this hallway, there seems to be a doorway there that looks like it would lead outside. And I'm probably blocking the camera.
And there's no other doors in that hallway?
Oh,
It's
there
just
is on the
kitchen?
other side.
On the other side.
Same as the one you came up.
Okay.
Right?
Is there some kind of... Is there an investigation check? Is psychology a thing? Like, something to try and parse out what the fuck happened here. Are there, drops of blood? Was someone injured?
Forensics.
Was there... forensics.
It could be one. I'm just going to steal Marion's sheet here.
Spot hidden? God.
Tracking, spot hidden. They all give you sort of different information, to be honest. I'm just quickly looking through this here. None in the first one. Yeah, it's weird. You'd figure there'd be... Do you have forensics at all? You?
I never...
Amos?
It was never... because it's a custom skill, I've never thought to put it in there. I should have, but it just never occurred to me as one of the customizable skills that you could make.
Well, I mean, what you got to... basically, what you both have to do is... What skill would you like to check, and explain to me what... Actually, explain to me what you're sort of looking for and what skill you think you can use for it.
I want to see if there's some kind of obvious motivator as to why things were just left this way. The stove is still...
That would be psychology.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so before you roll, though,
Yep.
Agatha?
My thought is, and I don't know what skill it would go with, but usually when people are in a panic, they drop things, but
Yep.
sometimes there might be a direction that they drop things. Like if someone's being hurted somewhere, you might see like a pattern of a mess heading towards a direction.
That would be tracking.
That would be tracking. I don't have tracking.
Well, what's the base of tracking? 10?
Try 10. Yeah.
Yeah, the base of tracking is 10, but let's
I'll
forget,
try.
you have a pile of luck you can burn as well.
Oh, God, how much luck can I... Okay.
No. Before you roll,
Yes.
what is your psychology?
61.
Your psychology is
better than
61,
mine, yeah.
and your tracking is 10.
Yes.
I'm assuming you're going to fail your tracking, because it's only 10%.
Okay.
But you are going to get a penalty die,
Of course
Mr.
I am.
Amos. Milton,
Of course I am.
Mr. Milton. And that penalty die is going to be from an Ethanos? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and I apologize if I'm not. But Ethanos is going to give you a penalty die because he does not like your face.
Well, that's
I'm sorry to speak for him. I was talking to him an hour before the game, and he said Amos is the worst. Anyway, that's not true at all. You may be
not wrong.
You may be one of the few hashtag Team Amos, hashtag Team Marion. What do we got?
Well, it's either going to be a 74 or a 74.
Okay.
But since those are both over 61, I will burn 13 luck.
Yeah, there's a lot of luck that we can... So this is the thing. I give you the penalty die, but that's just usually going to increase the amount of luck you'll burn for the skill check you really want to make.
Yeah.
Right? Which is fine. Yeah. It's a balancing act. A great balancing act, like a great trapeze.
Oh, it's almost like we fumbled for a while. We finally figured it out, I think. Cool. So I have succeeded my psychology check.
Okay, and I'm going to move over to Agatha.
Get it.
What'd you roll?
Yeah, 90.
Oh, God.
90. Did you want to burn
No.
75 luck? Because, no, you can't.
No.
You said 90?
90.
You 90, you need to burn 80.
Yeah.
Did you still want to burn 75 to get close? Just a whiff?
Fuck that.
Just the scent of success.
I think I played that correctly. Strategy, people. It's all about the strategy.
You fuck it.
It's like a steel trap. It's not, though. It's like a sieve. Shoddily made sieve. Anyway, so you're tracking. You're not sure. It just looks like a cluster. To Agatha, it just seems like just a mess. With all the horse divorce on the floor and plates and stuff like that all over the place. Now, you haven't still entered the room. This is just from the outside of the room.
Okay.
Okay? I will describe if you want to enter the room and search around differently. Okay? Mm-hmm. And then we go to psychology is why would somebody leave quickly like this? Taking into account you know where you are.
Yeah.
Right? You would assume it's because of some nefarious purpose. So either they were taken, although without inspecting inside the room, it's a bit hard to tell. Or they left.
Oh, I thought we were inside the room.
No, I didn't think you were inspecting inside the room because you were just wondering. The question was, why would people leave so quick? And the tracking.
Right. Well, okay. I was under the impression we were inside the room. We were looking for doors and just checking around. But
I just figured you were looking. Just you know what I mean.
Whatever works.
Looking, yeah. Like the information you were looking for, it wouldn't matter if you were inside the room or not.
Fair.
Right. Or they fled. Right? Something happened and they ran away. Yeah. That's another reason why you would sit. I'm going to just simply say, as you step into the room and look around, it just seems to be more of the same. Just a clutter. Right? You don't find a decapitated head or the obvious things that I would throw into these situations. There's a slug monster!
So nothing that would narrow down one of those two options.
Correct.
Is that a struggle? Just fleeing?
Did you? Let's go with the spot hidden inside the room, inspecting the countertop, seeing if you can see anything slightly out of the ordinary. So you can also make that.
61 out of 79.
50 out of 69.
Yeah, takes some spot hidden.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, a horse divorce. He's gonna write a new song about it. As you're looking around, you do both notice there isn't large streaks of blood, like when you went into Skeet's general store in Swill's Gullet where there was a line of blood and stuff like that. But you do, on one of the counters, I'm going to say Amos, you find a couple of drops of blood, it seems like. And Agatha, you also find there's one of the shelving units seems to be buckled in as if somebody was maybe pushed against it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So there was some kind of
So you do
squabble.
see signs of some sort of struggle.
But no other doors out of this room.
Well, except the door you came
in from.
Yeah.
No.
That you can see.
This isn't good.
There was blood on the counter?
Yep.
Yeah, just small drops of blood, nothing, not a large pile, but a few drops.
Something.
Is there any indication of blood splatter, regardless how small, in the hallway?
Okay. So there's the hallway you came up, and then there's the hallway around the side.
Yeah.
Okay. Which hallway did you want to start inspecting for any blood patterns or slight spray?
I'm actually going to go not towards the outside door, but go towards back the way we came.
Okay, so you're checking back the way you came.
Yeah.
Did you want to also be checking the doors on the way back?
I would be definitely, around, for
Okay,
sure.
so this will take a bit of time.
Okay.
As you're inspecting. And that's Agatha. Are you all inspecting that hallway then?
Is it possible to just kind of stay? I don't want to leave visual range of these guys. We're already losing 2 out of the 5 of our group right now, so I don't want to go out of visual range of anybody. But I would like to kind of stay at the intersection as she goes down the hallway to see if there is there any reason for us to start looking down the hallway that goes towards the door that leaves this place.
Tracking roll for you. What's your tracking percentage?
17.
That's not bad.
It's not 68.
You can burn
Did you want to burn 51 blood?
No! Not today!
What am I rolling? Sorry.
So you're just going around looking for some blood splatter.
Yeah.
Right? Like, or little drops of blood or anything to see along your way. I'll just call this a spot hidden, actually.
Okay.
I'll just call this a spot hidden.
26 out of 69.
You don't really see any blood splatter in the hallway you came up.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know what to do.
Well, there's the other hallway.
I'll do the same thing down the other hallway.
So you're going to start walking down the other hallway.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, sorry. That was just in the hallway. As you're checking the doors,
Yeah.
just, you know what I mean? You're not jumped and spooked by Hound of Tyndaloose or nothing.
Okay, thanks.
But you see some storage rooms.
Okay.
Okay, as you're going along, some storage rooms here. But the door at the end of this hall, closest to the staff entrance into the ballroom, is stairs going up.
Okay.
Stairs going up. Yeah.
Okay.
So there is that.
I will keep that in mind, but I still think I'm going to go back to Amos and inspect the other hallway just to make sure to cover all of our bases.
Yep.
Okay, so you start going down the other hallway. Are you still staying at that intersection?
I will go down the other hallway. Like I said, as long as the everything that I say I want to do comes with the caveat that as long as it does not take me out of visual range of Simon and Agatha.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. Simon is also Agatha. Actually, I should clarify. I should do that properly. Simon is helping you look,
Okay.
which should be giving you a bonus die,
Oh, okay.
right?
Sure.
Because that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you're going down sort of this hallway a bit, he's helping you look. So it's bonus die on your spot hidden check.
Okay. Either 74 or 74!
What is your spot hidden at?
69! You had rolled the exact same thing!
Oh yeah, the 74s. I'm gonna write that down. Too bad it's not the call 73.
Soon. After we all die in this mansion.
God.
73.
Did you want to burn 5 luck?
Actually, I could, yes.
Yeah. I was like waiting for it.
only
It's like,
5.
oh, I guess we're done. Can I take?
Like 58.
Sorry.
Can I take the door and leave?
What?
What?
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, I couldn't. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
sorry.
sorry.
Sometimes I make no sense even to myself.
It's okay. Yes, you're right. I will burn.
It's okay. Of course, it's okay.
Oh, it would actually only be, it would be, oh no, it's 5 because I have to have it 1 lower,
Is it?
right?
No, it has to be the same.
Has to be the same. Oh, that's only burning 4 luck, so, yeah, okay. 71, yep, I'm burning luck, yes.
You rolled a 74,
Yeah, oh yeah.
and you have a 69, right?
I'm fine.
69 plus 5.
Yes, I got it now. Yeah.
I make no comment.
It's okay. I have a ton of luck here. 1 luck here. If there's another here,
It's
nor
fine.
there.
Shh, I'm tired. Okay, anyway, yes, I'm burning luck.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
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 You do find a couple of little splatters of blood. It seems to you as if somebody was led down the hallway.
Or like they were escorted out of the building.
No.
No?
Just led down the hallway, is all you can tell.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You're not really sure. Can I go ahead and have you, since you're the one looking, roll me a track roll, but also with a bonus die?
Oh, okay.
Now, let's be honest. I could be using Simon for this.
Yeah.
He actually has a better tracking roll than you, like
Okay.
a track skill.
Yep.
But I'm not going to do that because you're the player characters.
Okay.
So he's giving you a bonus die because if we just relied on Simon's
Oh, we'll
skills,
see how it works.
it'd be less fun.
49 or 79 out of 10. So no, I don't.
Okay, unless you want to burn 39 luck.
No.
Could we say? Can I make a suggestion? Is 49 under his skill for tracking?
Oh, I'm not getting into that stuff.
Because if it is, we could just be like, you don't get the check mark, but he could do it. She rolled it.
It's up to you.
No, it's interesting. It's an interesting statement. Gonna die?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Simon does speak up and say, well, holding his bottle. Well,
Of course, yeah.
What a legend.
I think they were led further in. I'm not exactly sure where, but past the door to the outside.
Okay.
Right? If you want to continue down this hallway.
I
I think they were. He's not entirely sure.
I'm gonna look at you and go, okay. So we obviously don't know 100% of what is going on or what has happened, but we have two options. Well, technically, actually, we have three options. First option, we can continue going outside and seeing if there's any more clues as to where these people have been taken. We could go back into the hall and do the plan of going in, one of us, you invisible, into the chamber. Third option, I found a stairwell in the hallway leading up. There's no indication if anybody has ever taken it, but it is out of the way of everything else. I don't know there's not a right answer. It's just what logically makes sense.
Well, here's the thing. We're looking for our friends who might be in mortal danger. In order of what I think makes the least sense is outside, because we have a blood trail that we have evidence that shows that someone went that way. And we know that our friends were there. The stairs would be second because obviously they had not gone into the party chamber or Simon would have seen them.
Yeah.
And then third and final is resuming the party because that means we're not looking for them.
I don't like the party answer anyway.
Yeah.
I don't like that one. Because that could put us in potential...
Out back or upstairs? I vote out back.
You vote out back.
I see evidence going to the back.
No, that makes sense. That does make sense. I agree, because there's no evidence about if anybody's gone up these stairwells. So.
But I don't... Let's see what the back looks like, and then if there's nothing that we can gain from it, then maybe the stairs is the better point. At this point, if there is blood going out the back... I don't know. If they're super resourceful and smart, if a problem went that way, maybe they did go upstairs. But we should at least look to see if they're not the victims.
I guess right now the evidence points that the back is the better one, so let's go that way then.
Back door!
Okay, so you go to the back door. It's a door. I'm assuming you're just going to open it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. You open up the door, and it's overcast. Right? It's and it opens up into a parking lot. This small parking lot on the side. You're outdoors, right? That outdoor, yeah. There's a small parking lot to the side of the Silver Twilight Lodge.
Right.
And you can see a couple of vehicles there, although you do see, suspiciously, the Packard Twin Six is parked in that driveway. In that little parking lot on the side of the Silver Twilight Lodge. The one that Skeet brought you in.
Is Skeet in it?
Doesn't look like it. Look at that face.
I want to flip this table so fucking bad.
One of two things, too.
It could.
Now, Althea does have a variety of Packard Twin Sixes.
Yeah, but come on.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And there's nothing. Spot hidden? Can I make a spot hidden? See this anything out here, like hiding, waiting for us to come out of this building, preventing us from leaving?
No, I wouldn't even talk for that room.
Oh, I have a question. So there are vehicles in there, but any of the
There are a couple.
catering vehicles are still there or gone?
Oh.
Not as much the catering vehicles, but there is. Give me 1 second here.
That's a good question.
There's it's not the size of a Birmingham, but it is more of a bit of a larger, like a delivery vehicle, if you will.
Okay.
Is the easiest way to put it. Maybe I should have did my research and came up with
what
it's called, but I'm going to go with that. Mm-hmm. And written on the side says service clean.
Yes, Cass was going to ask. So no one's left.
No one's left. Okay.
No one's left.
Okay. So obviously they weren't escorted to leave. They are still here. So, from the parking lot, Is that the only entrance into the building, the Silver Twilight Lodge? Or is there another thing like a cellar door or any other doors into the building from the parking lot?
Okay, so you're looking out of the door, so you haven't went out into the parking lot.
Right.
Right? So you're just sort of seeing the viewpoint of that. So did you want to step outside and start looking at the side of the building?
Yes, but I'm going to hold tight to the wall.
Okay, well, as you step out, you notice there's also like this wooden sign there that says the staff entrance.
Okay.
Fair enough. And as you step outside, you do hear the noise. I'm not even going to call for a check because they're not trying to be silent.
Okay.
Right? And it's off to the side. It's impossible to see it or see them until you leave. Because it's almost like there's like a little annex that comes out. So like there's the door and there's just like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But as you step outside, you hear like the sounds of people talking and you smell something that seems a bit off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a weird smell. You're not super familiar. Actually, do you have pharmacy?
I don't think I do.
Do you have chemistry?
I do have chemistry.
I'll call for a chemistry roll.
Yep. 40 out of 44.
Put a tick in chemistry.
Hey!
You smell the devil's lettuce.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Oh, really?
That's awesome.
You smell the devil's lettuce. Yeah. Off to the side of the building.
Yeah.
Like down in the parking lot somewhere, you smell the devil's lettuce. That's what you smell. Yeah. Did you want to walk forward to get a better look? You just hear people like lightly talking to each other and stuff like that.
So nobody's in a panic or anything?
Well, you don't see them.
No, but nobody sounds like they're freaking out or anything like that. Though. That's. I'm actually just gonna sneak back to where.
Yeah, well, you only stepped out. He's right there.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna look at you and be like, I don't know what happened, but I think there's smoking. Well, now what was it called? Marijuana back?
I said devil's lettuce.
Devil's lettuce, that's true. But I mean,
I'm not entirely.
I'm just gonna say
marijuana is probably what it was referred to.
Okay,
as.
so
funny cigarettes.
They're funny cigarettes. We'll call them funny cigarettes. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Oh man, I want one.
Yeah, so they're smoking funny cigarettes. They don't.
The wrong party.
Simon's like, sounds interesting.
Yeah,
We should check this out.
Check this out.
We should definitely check this out.
I don't have time.
This is Scooby-Doo and the gang. Let's go check this out.
I'm going to say, just because of that, I'm just going to say they didn't sound like they were panicked or anything.
No, but the Packard is still there, so stairs.
Yeah.
But Simon speaks up and says, we should probably see who it is, though. So we can...
Fine.
Maybe warn them not to come back in.
Fair.
Right?
That's a good point.
Well, you have a more...
It's weird. I'm the sense of conscience. You also start realizing, can you both roll me psychology rolls?
36 out of 55.
Taking that psychology.
God, I hope this goes up. I have had
5.
Out of 4. Fail! Put in that.
That's 61, mother.
You notice that Simon sounded very sincere about, gotta make sure they don't come back in and blah, 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 blah. You both realize quite quickly.
He wants some.
He needs to get close to these people. They're his people. He's enjoying himself.
Yeah.
He is enjoying
Let me. You know what? God, I don't want to. But, Mr. Simon, let's.
Mr. Simon?
Whatever.
We need to see who it is.
Yeah. He does have a point.
I mean, they could walk back in. And it's not like it wouldn't be hard to find them.
If Agatha...
You know what?
Do any of them sound like Althea or Marion?
I couldn't. You'd have to go and see. I'm going to say, you know what? If it takes 2 seconds, we can just go around the corner. But what I'm going to say, though, is...
2 seconds, Simon.
What I will say, though, is I think one of us remain out of sight but within earshot, because if they are not good people, at least somebody can back the other group up who is talking to...
Not it.
I'll go talk to them.
I mean, not it. I'm going with you.
Oh.
I'm not the one staying back. Not it.
Okay.
I have a gun, so I'll stay back.
yeah, okay.
If you get some,
I'll share. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, you bring one for me.
Sure, man.
Get me one.
Puff, puff, pass. Let's go.
Okay.
True friend right there.
Yeah.
So
Come on now.
Let's go.
So I guess Simon and I are going to go and talk and see who it is. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay. Oh, before I go over, though...
You gonna get your Lee Enfield? Or
I actually want to remove the mask and not look intimidating.
Actually, fair enough. I was thinking about that. You left the Silver Twilight Lodge, you got the wooden mask and the robe on, you've got this mask. And Simon's like, oh yeah, and he takes back his robe hood and he takes off the mask and puts it, he's holding it in his hand.
Yeah, so I don't want
shadows, I keep
he lays his bottle down.
Yep, makes sense.
Just I'll take the bottle there. I'm gonna pay attention.
Okay.
Gotta look respectable.
Fair enough.
I'm bringing Duo
As ulterior motive Simon.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so basically all you gotta do is you just walk around to see where the noise is coming from. Mm-hmm. And you're just walking on the gravel, if you will. It's only like 10 or 15 feet around this edge and just leaned up sort of against the side of the house, just a little bit out of sight. Mm-hmm. You see the band.
Of course, okay.
You see the band and they're, having a smoke. You also see, when Althea... And she was going by Dorothy Squidge.
Yeah.
Or Squidge. I think it was Squidge.
Yeah, Squidge.
The Squidge. When she came in to serve drinks and stuff and was talking to the businessmen, there was also another server who was female who was bringing, you noticed this as well, was bringing horse divorce.
Okay.
Over to, or a bit of food or snacks, whatever way you want to put it. Every time I say it, it's fucking golden. To the band. And you see her there. I don't believe you were introduced to her, so we'll leave it at that. But she's there as well, and they're all just chatting.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, though. Not with a 96. They are all completely oblivious to you and Simon just standing there noticing that.
Okay. I'm just gonna, in a casual, non-threatening way, just basically say, because I want to make sure, because, anyway.
From you, that's priceless. I'm going to go in and shoot him 4 times. I'm going to give one a warning shot in the face. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, Agatha.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm just going to say, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, just good evening. Good evening. How are all of you doing?
Right. You see them just surprised and one of them drops what he had in his hand, and someone's like, no, no. It looks like he's about to step on it. So I was like, no, man, we're not the fuzz. we're not the cops. We don't care. We don't want to ruin your good time. Yeah. We don't want to ruin your good time. And without realizing it, as he was talking, he was moving forward, and you didn't even notice this because it's almost imperceptible to you at the time. But it's like he was with you, and now he's in their semicircle, and he's just almost part of them, and he's reaches down and is just like. Right?
Okay.
Right? Yeah, he's just we're just letting you know that because you do have. Yeah. He's like, we're just letting you know that. Oh, is it my turn again? Okay. We're just.
We're just letting
you know.
Oh my god.
Where's this blend? Anyway. He's just going on and on like this, killing time so he can keep getting the puff.
So I'm going to come in and I'm going to be like, we just want to let all of you know that you're done for tonight. They started proceedings already. So, I mean, you don't have to come back in. We'll send you your instruments and everything afterwards because right now doors are locked for proceedings.
They seem a bit surprised. You're going to need to roll me a persuasion check.
Shit.
Well, to be fair,
yes,
it can be. What do you mean? Oh, so no, you have a lot of luck. It could be
base 10.
It could be fast talk, which is base 5.
Don't roll shit.
It could be persuade, because the way you did it, persuade would be base 10, or what else fast I can. Oh, charm is 15.
I'll try charm.
So you're gonna be charming. Simon's loving this.
I'm good.
Yeah.
9 out of 15.
Get the fuck out.
That would have been a success on a persuade roll.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Would've been.
Well, use charm.
Would have been.
Yeah, you pull on you put on your most charming face, and Simon is just like, meh. We'll get this stuff to you. We'll. He just like jumps in with you and it's like, oh yeah, we'll get it. That's nice though. Nice 9%. He should have gave you it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Hey, you got any something there? You notice that he's trying to. There's a little bit of a transaction happening.
Yeah.
There's just a little bit of a transaction with Scooby and the gang.
God.
Sweet Lord.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come, because you're not that far away from us, right?
Nope.
I'm gonna grab the bottle of alcohol.
All right.
And I'm just gonna go over and be like, hey, if you got a couple funny cigarettes, we'll give you this bottle of,
And as you go back and get the bottle,
yeah.
the leader of the band, Scooby, sort of Scooby and the Gang's the band's name. That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
That's fair.
Hey, I just think it's funny.
Yeah.
He looks at you and he's like, oh, I guess on something like, it's already taken care of, Agatha.
Oh.
And you see him like with a little cigarette case, like, puts the cap on, puts the cover on, puts it in under his ropes. Yeah, no, we're all good. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't give away my scotch. Come on now. No, all of you, get out of here. I'm just going to stop for a quick second because I just thought, and I may do this, and I think people would love this, doing a one-shot or something.
Of the band?
Retrieving their instruments? After whatever happens here? Right?
I'm in.
That would be fun.
I'll take the percussionist.
Yeah, but as you're talking, somebody gets to be Scooby. Betty, is like, sorry, you weren't given her name, but the service clean staff
is named
member.
Betty.
It's named Betty. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Archie comics now. Never mind.
Betty and Veronica.
Yeah.
But her name is anyway, it's not overly important. But she says, "Oh, are they done with us as well then?"
It looks like all of the staff are gone. I know someone's left the van here, but
but I haven't seen Eric or Roy come in, or other nameless people, because I didn't name all the servers clean.
I think they might have been taking maybe some overtime, something to clean up afterwards, but because it's such a private affair, I think they're just trying to keep it intimate and hush hush. Sorry, maybe if you weren't smoking out here, you might have gotten overtime, but
yeah, she's like, oh, and then she's thinking about what they were just smoking, and Simon says under his breath, sounds like a narc. Right.
Sounds like someone's gonna get coffee down their spine.
Oh, time to go. Oh, by the way, Scoobs, would you? Sorry, this is ridiculous. Would you mind giving this young lady a ride home or whatever? And they do seem like nice, upstanding. They go to the mystery machine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm putting it in deep, but
Yeah.
So those people are saved.
Okay. Cool.
Saved. Damn. Okay.
Well, stuff's going on.
Yes. Before we go back, as we're kind of like coming back together and getting ready to go back into the back door, I stop.
And you feel like a tap on your shoulder?
Yeah,
as Simon hands you a lit.
Are we really doing that now? Now. Could that be a victory?
Just takes a little bit of the edge off. It just takes a little bit of the edge off.
And I look
Shoot.
back to the Packard.
Yeah.
don't let me leave your sight. And I'm actually going to... So I'll take the funny cigarette for a moment, but as I turn around to go back to the pack, I'm going to take out my case and just kind of put it back with the rest for now.
So you put it out and you put it back in the case. He had it lit.
Oh!
Yeah, he already... So you put it out, you put it back in the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, snuff it.
Now, things get real fucked up. We'll have some later. And I'm going to kind of have my hand on my gun underneath the robe, but I want to approach the Packard and then look inside.
Okay, so you walk on up to the Packard. Mm-hmm. And you look inside. Yeah, you see the seats of the Packard. Like, from what you're familiar with, it does seem really familiar. It does seem...
Can I open the trunk?
You open up the trunk, and it is the trunk with everything in it.
Any small flashlights?
No, only hashtag Team Marion and Simon are allowed to have small flashlights.
Fucks.
Hashtag Team Simon.
Jesus Christ.
I don't remember.
That's right. And you see Simon over by the door? Yeah!
I can't remember if you were with me or not, but there was that janky-ass gun that was kind of looked like it was fashion. Well, sure. That was in a
It sure is there. Close it. That shit blowing up.
I'm just saying that would be another confirmation that this is the vehicle. Just
is
saying.
It there?
You can tell it's the vehicle.
Yeah.
You can tell it's the vehicle.
Okay.
One thing you do notice in the back seat, though, as you're sort of looking, now these vehicles, as you know, Skeet usually keeps up on them quite well. They're always cleaned out. They're always kept in tip-top shape. He likes to make some alterations.
Yeah. Armor plating.
Yeah, stuff like that. And the speed.
Yeah.
The nitrous version. The I don't know. He just does stuff and it works. So look at those eyes. But you notice what looks to be like here? Or something in the back, like on the back seat?
Is it a lot of hair?
Not a lot, but enough for somebody as observant as Amos.
I will open the back door.
Sure. Attacked by slugs. No, go ahead.
Can I... Is... What? Wow. Is that... What color is the hair?
So actually, as you open the door and you actually get a closer look, it seems to be dog fur.
Yeah, that's what I was...
Maybe from an Irish wolfhound.
Is this the exact car we came in, or just another one?
Yeah, you're pretty sure this is the exact... This is the car that that's generally used for.
But what did we told Skeet to do with the car before we came in? We asked.
Well, Skeet wasn't waiting here with you. I'm pretty sure you sent him back.
You sent him back?
Yeah. Pretty much something along those lines. But you do see fur in the back.
I will close the door. Am I familiar enough with Skeet and, let's say, Father O'Malley that I might know what position the driver's seat might be in if it was someone not Skeet driving?
Well, you generally always know that Skeet usually drives.
Yes.
It doesn't seem like the seat has been moved or altered in any way from what normally is there.
Okay. I'll return back to you guys.
Okay.
Skeet's nowhere to be found.
Okay.
But unless that Irish wolfhound learned how to drive...
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Wasn't Father O'Malley arrested?
He was. The last time I saw him, he was in his room, but that doesn't mean someone wouldn't have gone. Maybe he was kidnapped?
We had been here for a bit.
I hadn't seen no bindings back there. Why would they take the dog?
Something tells me that dog wouldn't take kindly to anything happening to Father O'Malley.
No.
So would he have driven the car?
What? Have you talked with O'Malley recently?
Yeah, but it was only about his past and everything. There was no indication as I told you guys, his connection with everything, but that's as far as I never had an inkling to think that he would be a part of this unless he's come possibly also to aid in rescuing Alistair. Or there could be some trauma back there that maybe he remembered something and he's here for that reason. I don't know, unfortunately. I haven't had that many sessions with him.
I think we're of the situation that maybe O'Malley and the dog are here.
And possibly Skeet as well, because...
Maybe. Maybe. It's hard to tell. Unless Father O'Malley and Skeet also shed like the dog, it's hard to see who else has been in the vehicle. But I suspect wherever that dog is, O'Malley wouldn't be far behind.
Well, let's go under the assumption that it is Father O'Malley, dog, and possibly Skeet.
Yeah.
So we have to get back into that building.
Yep.
Those doors open.
So
Stairs?
yeah.
Yep.
So I start heading back to the stairwell.
3 of us to the stairs.
Okay, so basically what's happening is you walk back inside. Mm-hmm. Now the stairs are at the end of the hallway by the staff entrance where there was no signs of blood drops or anything else that you had seen, but you are going to go to those stairs.
There's nowhere else there's no other options as where that trail could go, right?
Well, the hallway continues on. It doesn't end at that door. Sorry, if I like the hallway. That's just halfway down the hallway.
Yeah, it's because
halfway down the hallway was the door out. The hallway continues.
Any evidence showing the hall something going back further?
Well, it does seem from checks previously that it's down this hallway there was blood splatters. Sorry, I should have made that more clear.
Yeah, I thought that the end of the hall was
it's halfway down.
Yeah, I thought the kitchen was at the intersection and then it goes to the outside door. But that's,
No. Sorry, I meant it was halfway down. So as you're looking down the hallway, let's say you're looking down the hallway here, right?
Yeah.
Halfway down was the door on the outside, and on the right-hand side, there's doors. Right? Different doors.
We had to exhaust that option.
Right.
Okay, let's keep going.
Going down the hallway?
Hallway towards where the blood direction
okay.
possibly is going. So away from the stairs. I mean, realistically, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, no. That makes sense too.
Okay, fair enough.
So keeping in mind, if O'Malley and the dog are here, they have not entered the main chamber where the party is happening. No one's seen them. So they had to have entered through this door, most likely, and have to be in some area that has not gone to the party. Sorry, the stairs in the hallway.
Mm-hmm. It also could be one of their blood, too.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Just give me 1 second.
Oh, God. Huh? Yep.
Okay, so you continue on down this hallway.
Okay.
Like I said, it goes on for a bit, and there's some doors, and as you're checking some, there seems to be a lot of storage rooms, and there's some rooms that are like covered over in... You've seen it similar at the mansion on the hill. Rooms that aren't really used that much, and they're covered in like blankets. You know, because the room isn't used that much. There are a few rooms like that as well. As you're on the ground floor, As you continue down this hallway, and it's sort of up ahead, it just, there's another turn. Mm-hmm. And then as you come around that corner, only like 5 feet, there's only like 5 feet of hallway left, and there's double doors. One thing you do see is there seems to be blood on the door itself, the door handle. Like there seems to be a streak of blood. The most blood you've seen in one location.
Okay.
And then, almost immediately, you hear a grunt. And then very quickly the sound of... Well, like I don't know. I'm weird. It's a weird sound.
A squelching sound?
It's a squelching sound. The sound of something cutting into something else at great speed. You know what I mean? Like you hear the sound of... At a butcher shop, a meat cleave, you know what I mean? You hear this sound.
Hand on gun, that is now prepped and ready to go.
I will also put hand on the gun that I have as well.
Alright, Simon, would you mind... Door?
Okay. So Simon goes to the door. These are not swing doors.
Yeah.
And they do enter in. Sorry, it's pulled toward. It'd be toward into the hallway because you can see that there's also little hooks and stuff coming out the wall, so you can hold the doors open. You know what I mean? There's little stoppers for the doors on the ground themselves.
Okay.
So the plan is, Simon reaches forward, and is he only opening one door, or do you want him to open up both doors?
Just one.
Yeah, just one.
Okay. As he...
Hey, you got one of those fancy little flashlights on you?
Simon's like, maybe. As he pulls up, no! As he pulls open the door. Yeah. First things first, sanity checks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah.
55 out of 56.
43 out of 63.
Okay, so you both lose 1 sanity.
Ah!
This is going to be a reoccurring theme here in the Silver Toilet Lodge. You've already both lost 1 sanity in here already from something? Mm-hmm. I can't remember what. Oh, it was probably the
room.
The room.
Yeah, the tower.
Yeah. Same thing. The first thing that hits you is the smell of blood.
Yeah, okay.
Of whatever. Something you do notice now is this room seems to be like a butcher shop. Okay? This seems to be mostly like a stone floor that seems to be soaked and layered with different levels of blood. You know what I mean? Like
something easy to clean.
Well, and you can see a large table. It almost seems like a steel, like a solid table, I should say, not as much steel. And you can see a figure back to you in robes with a meat cleaver up in the air. And you see in front of it what looks to be a body on the table, and it seems to be butchering it. And you can see just to the side of that figure on the floor, there seems to be a pile of human body parts that have been chopped up, and there's blood pouring out, like there's blood leaking out. But you can see this figure back onto you. You know, it's back onto you wearing robes that seems to be chopping up the meat. There's another door leading out of this room, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what the sanity check was for, because you've seen like a head, like a couple of heads and stuff like that, and it's just people chopped up.
Is this the only active participant in the room?
From the doorway, yeah, that's what you see. Is a robed figure doing that.
Let's hope he has a mask on, because I got a wooden one. I will enter.
Okay. What's Simon gonna do? So do you enter? So Simon's entering in, Agatha's entering in?
I was going to do something completely different.
What were you going to do?
Rush him and shoot him in the back.
Noise.
Well, let's do it this way. At the point of the doorway open, I'm going to call for initiative.
Yeah, that's fair.
What is Amos's dexterity?
45.
What is Agatha's dexterity?
50.
Agatha goes first.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
That makes sense.
I'm going to run.
Now, he's only like 20 feet inside the room.
Yeah. I'm going to just quickly run up, put the gun right to the back. There's no chance of missing, and just fire. If that's possible.
Okay. So you're just going to run into the room?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not stealthing.
No.
Right? Because
No,
that would be your
get there
full.
fast.
That would be your full turn.
Yeah.
So you already, I'm assuming, had. What kind of gun do you have on you? Because you all took smaller weapons.
It's a. Oh, I have it written down. Sorry if this takes a second.
It's a good pistol, something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you put it on your sheet?
I didn't put it on here because I wasn't given any stats for
Oh
it.
no!
38 revolver.
I'm pretty sure that's this almost. No, you're different, right?
I have a Colt 45 1911.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna. I believe that might be the similar thing to somebody else. I'm just gonna pull up handguns here. This is a nice little keeper reference that came with.
That's handy.
Looks, it has all the weaponry in it.
It's nice to have.
38 revolver, yes.
Yep.
Indeedy. Okay. As you run in, I need to roll something.
Of course.
As you start running in, the sound of your shoes hitting that concrete floor, it creates a bit of noise.
Yeah.
And the figure turns around with the meat cleaver, so is aware that you're there.
Okay.
did you want to still try to run up to him and put the gun on his skin,
No.
knowing he may meat cleaver you?
No, I am gonna...
Yeah, so as you slide on a bit of blood,
Oh, God, okay.
as you raise up and
Okay.
you take your shot, it is a handgun check.
I know.
Firearms.
and this
What is your
where-
percentage?
30.
Believe in you.
Don't do that.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to give you a penalty die.
No!
I'm going to...
I take it back.
I'm going to
You're
give you...
fucked.
Oh, Tyler McDonald. Actually, he's actually a really good friend of mine. You've probably met Tyler.
Fuck you, Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler McDonald. Hey, man. This is what you did. Penalty die on this shot. Penalty die on
That's
this
good.
shot.
That's so good.
10 or... Is it 100?
The penalty die would be 100%. You cannot spend luck on a critical fumble. Tyler, what have you done, my friend?
It's 10 or 100.
Yeah, so it's
literally
100%. Tyler. Oh my
That's
God.
Cruel.
I gotta... That's... Fuck you, Tyler. You piece of shit.
Such a kind-hearted soul, this one, huh?
So what happens is,
No.
very simply, what happens is, as you're running, it's a bit slippery on the floor.
Yep.
And as your firearm, you slide, and you do shoot, but like, it's because you're sliding, you're trying to right yourself, so instinctually your arm goes down and you just shoot into the concrete, but as you're sliding, you almost fall down and you manage to catch your grip, and you sort of slide onto your knees, and you look up with the gun down like this after missing wildly, and the cultist is literally above you with the meat cleaver.
Thank you for listening to The Call. Our next episode will air Tuesday, May 16th, with Spacers, our sci-fi podcast, awaiting us all to get together again before recording more episodes. Please leave us a review of your podcast app of choice and visit our main website for merch and Ko-fi. As usual, we'd love to thank all of our donators over on Ko-fi, including Cyberfox, Darth Zahn, Leo, Shadow Rose, TJ Josiah, Lindraska, Tavin, Eden Flynn, Flathead Fifth, Noah, Alex B, Rosa, Tyler, James, Noops, D-Devil1193, Kurt, and Alec. Music and ambient tracks licensed through Triune Films and Artlist, and your players for tonight were Elizabeth Wells, Janessa Coles, Lindsay Delansky, and Zach Barrett. Your producer was Rob Hickey, and your GM, or Keeper, was Derek Snow. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.